Okay, so hi guys, I'm just going to go ahead and make a fig and raspberry tart. Originally it was just going to be fig, but I've wanted to add some raspberries. So there's a few components to this dish. Obviously it's a tart, so you need pastry, and I've made the pastry with strong plain flour, and I've lined a tart case with a push-up bottom. It's plain flour, caster sugar, butter, and then water to bring it to a dough and let it rest for about an hour. So that's ready to go. I've got the eggs. So I've prepared the fruit a little bit by washing it and cutting it up. Now I'm going to just prepare the actual sort of custardy type stuff that's going to bind it, it's going to bake in. Now there is a recipe, but I'm sort of making some adjustments. And sort of making it my own way. We got some figs the other day, and they're quite good. I separated the excellent ones from the sort of ones that are getting a bit sort of old. I haven't made a fig tart before. It's not a huge thing that I've seen in Scotland before, but mind you, that was a long time ago. So I'm just going to whisk up the eggs, give them a good whisk. Good whisk. Try and keep it in the bowl, but that's okay. Cooking can be a bit messy, so good whisk. Make sure all the white and the yolk are combined, and then you want to put caster sugar. Again, if you want to get the actual recipe, you can just Google fig tart and you'll get some standard kind of recipes. A bit of sugar. There is it's caster sugar, by the way. Don't use granulated. Caster dissolves much quicker. So the recipe calls for pouring cream as opposed to thickened cream. So you get your pouring cream and you add the quantity that's in the recipe. So let's do that. I'm not going to need all of that. The tart that I'm making is probably going to be good for, I think, 8 people roughly. But we've got some guests coming. So now a bit of vanilla extract. So a bit of that. So let's get some of that in there. Beautiful. So vanilla extract, sugar, and eggs, and pouring cream. And that's done. So that's done and ready. That's lovely. Now we'll just put that aside. Now we've got the tart itself, and the recipe is quite simple. So what you do is get yourself your figs, give them a good wash. These are the figs I bought yesterday. So I've washed them when they were whole, and I've picked out the really good ones and I've quartered them. So what we want to do is place the figs in the dish. Facing up. So we do that. That doesn't take well, too long, hopefully. Just do that. I've also got some raspberries, so you don't have to use raspberries, you could just use the figs themselves. You could also use strawberries. So you can use different fruits. These are soft fruits, not hard fruits really. That would be different. So I'm just laying these out. We'll keep some of the figs for garnish. I'm going to squeeze a few more in here, probably more than you're probably supposed to, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's not, for restaurant quality, but we've got people coming over, so we want to make it nice. So now I've got some figs left, so I'll leave that. Just wash my hands. Now a bit of raspberry. So I've got some fresh raspberries, which again have been washed. Always wash your fruit. Bit of hygiene, of course. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. I'm just being asked to check the spare ribs. Yeah, I'll just take them out for a bit. Yeah. Okay, so now I'll just more raspberries. I don't want any left, I don't think. I better keep some for a little bit of garnish, I guess. So I'll keep those. And now back to the custard type mix. It's quite rich. And I'll just get myself something to scoop it on. Now I'm going to use just a kind of wok thing, sort of Chinese implement, but anyway, let's put that there. We're just going to, we'll probably use, we might use all of this, I don't know. So I'm not being very accurate, I'm sort of guessing, but it's an educated guess because of my past experience with stuff, but so we just keep going. And this is going to go in the oven about, I think 200 degrees Celsius, and it'll take, I don't know, 25 to 30 minutes. So that's how it looks, just ready to go into the oven. So when it's done and it's baked off in about 30 minutes roughly, we'll come back and have a look